The fake hood in Yu Yu Hakusho. So this is a video dedicated to me and my relationship with African American, anime YouTubers or just, black YouTubers in general. This is the response to, relationship where black people watch anime. You see, I have a relationship where, niggas who watch anime versus brothers who watch anime, because all the brothers who watch anime are kids. Like my cousin Chip, he's a brother. The difference between a nigga and a brother is a nigga stays ignorant, saying nigga in your face. Her brother adapts to society, and her brother wears a suit and tie. So our brother is Huey on the Boondocks, and Riley is a nigga. The whole entire life I dealt with Rileys, pretending to be Hueys. We're gonna pretend we're more black than you, but we're gonna take advantage that we have the computer. Hey, how'd you get that swag from? I got it from a video. Hey, where'd you get that swag from? I stole a song from my friend. Lily, this, and that. I am telling you, fucking, oh, how you talk like that? I went to one gang member meeting with my cousin. I didn't have any of that. I'm just like, TV, I taught TV, didn't go to school. TV didn't go to school. No other influence outside of it. Why is Yu Yu Hakusho a fake hood? First of all, it's not dramatic, and it's not a chain of unfortunate events where Yusuke literally ends up saving that kid, and he gets hit by a car. So people are like, how is Yu Yu Hakusho in the hood where he just got hit by a car trying to save a baby? Because there is no such thing as karma, and why would he receive karma when he's finally doing the good thing? He was doing bad all the time, talking all that fucking shit, and when he's trying to save a fucking baby, you expect literally fucking, there's supposed to be some street connection here, then why was the baby white? And why is Yusuke portrayed as a white boy? Really want me to go there? How many black people are wearing a green jumpsuit like Guppy walking down the street? African Americans gets this misconception. Is Yusuke's mom a drunken mom? Literally, no, she's just a regular fucking mom. Every mom when she's going through fucking stress, and that's what people don't get about Yu Yu Hakusho. You see, when you're a nerd, you have to recognize this shit revolves around anime. Actually live the street life. I can tell you that every single mom who does something like that, without her hiding or keeping a secret, she's taking life how it is. Somebody close to her died, and she's acting accordingly. He's drinking beers, he's smoking cigarettes, and when Yusuke died, it was no difference, because that's how actual life plays out. Yu Yu Hakusho really has a misconception for African Americans. It's a trick. If you're recognizing Yu Yu Hakusho isn't for, specifically black people, but it's to teach black people how you're supposed to view anime, but how you're supposed to view life in general, it's supposed to teach you, no, this isn't about being ghetto, this is about being human. Literally, Yusuke suffered from being human. Yusuke suffered from, literally every person. So a white person can be like, I'm done talking shit. Maybe it is time to help a kid, and by that time, boom. Life is way too complex. You think, oh, well, he put himself in that situation. That was covered. Like, no, that guy was poor. He was there because his dad wasn't there. He was there for multiple reasons. He was there also because his mom partially stopped caring. And if real life compared to a criminal activity that majority of the people were walking down the street were getting away with, that wasn't shit. And that was actually Yusuke's time to go. He was too nice for this world if you actually know the real world. Why it was casual. That's why when Kuwabara fucked with him, that was Kuwabara's mistake. In order to understand Yu Yu Hakusho, you have to know how to socialize, or else you die as the African American anime community. There's a reason why cousin Chip literally views anime like Yu Yu Hakusho, because he understands the real life concept, because he's actually gotten a girl. A girl with your anime fan is gonna define everything. Either you're gonna stay inside and go all out in anime, or you're gonna learn the after image. I'm telling you, Yu Yu Hakusho has no hood influence. Its influence is how a city works in general. White, black, Indo-Asian, and Mexican. I'm telling you. City is for everyone, not just black people. Kuwabara has an afro. Yu Yu Hakusho is symbolizing its maturity, not the hood. Literally, learn from your mistakes, learn from being a punk ass child. Family comes from Chicago, don't even try on top of me being ghetto. It's how you view it, not the hood. It's literally has nothing to do with the hood, it's how you view the situation within Yusuke. Every time Yusuke fights a villain, he shares his emotion, he shares what he's going through, and a lot of things that we run away from in the anime community is emotion and going in depth. Where Yusuke fought Shu, Yusuke fought Hiei. Recognize that there's a certain amount of emotions that are going through each of his opponent's minds. Knowing that he was considerate of their feelings, unlike the majority of the anime fans who aren't considerate for shit. That one guy in the first tournament that was crushing Kuwabara's bones. That guy, I think his name was Randolph. You have to understand, that guy's black. You know why he's black? It's because it's the reality of the situation. You go watch Yusuke versus, I think, Randolph or Jew guy or some shit. Literally, the guy with the red hair in the beginning. Looked like Akaza in Kurama doing the fusion dance. His skin might not have been black, but he was really doing some shit there. If you trapped a black person in a corner, a black person to do like how he shrunk Kuwabara and crushed his bones, recognizing that he was smaller. What he was doing things in the form of a punk to let you know. Snake, he's a cheap shotter. A whole lot of black people were resorting to do the same thing that this kid did in the tournament. The person who Yusuke fought in the tournament's name was Rando. Rando symbolizes somebody who is black and somebody who is, partially arrogant. He expressed the cowardly side of the black gene when he struck Kuwabara. The red hair for his transformation lets you know that Inuyasha was gonna be on the air. I knew that instantly. First is just on late night Cartoon Network, now it's on Adult Swim. That's my connection to the mainstream media. People get the misconception that Yu Yu Hakusho is for African Americans instead of throwing people in general. Is the way it plays out. I used to be a part of a rap league called the Animation Rap League, where you used to actually rap as anime characters. These were actual black people who used to watch, Yu Yu Hakusho all the time. In fact, the very first battle on the channel was a One Piece versus Yu Yu Hakusho battle. Then I started watching it as an adult, after I went through some hard times, and then literally I started watching it. And their voices are in my head. It's like, Riz, you should have been watching Yu Yu Hakusho, but I was a pop star at the time, I was nailing chicks. Ignoring challenges from a former peers because every challenge came with a necessary set of rules instead of it being fair in the beginning. It turns out they were wrong, severely wrong, because Yu Yu Hakusho has none to take place in the hood. You can call Kuwabara's, sister a drunk. Obviously, all that, but in reality, it's just a spiritual show revolving spiritual characters. Next thing you know, Botan's a white girl. They get the misconception, if they see Yusuke fire in the street, they say Yusuke, rap ass in school, and they say all back is black. No, that's white boy punk shit. Confusing him with a nigga just because he's a dropout. Anybody can be a dropout. Fuck, Sakuragi Hanamichi for Slam Dunk could be a dropout. Not being black is how life pans out in general. You can tell the writer got lazy by Kuwabara's sister and Yusuke's mom looking exactly the same with similar habits. And they're really wrong. The first time I actually saw people live through anime was time I was at the gym, and the first person actually taking my advice wasn't black. He was actually white, watching Yu Yu Hakusho on the treadmill. He was watching that one episode where Kuwabara fought the cat. And working out is a part of your black genetic. It is required for you to grow up being black. And the first person to actually apply Yu Yu Hakusho on the treadmill was white. In conclusion, Yusuke is going to teenage struggles, not African American struggles. It's a big fucking misconception. I'm pretty sure literally the fucking opening is soul and R&B instead of disco. And one thing you don't know is that it's too overwhelming. And when you grow up in the hood, you're gonna start hating Yu Yu Hakusho. Like I hated Yu Yu Hakusho when I was in the hood because literally it was too much. When you get at a girl, when you get at business, literally it's just right. You do just enough. Literally, you don't overwhelm them or personality. You get your point across. This is that. This is spamming good shit and good shit on top of you 24/7. I hate that shit. It's too bright. It's too cuddly. When you've been through an ugly situation, you claim Yu Yu Hakusho's from the fucking hood, but when you watch that shit, I'm like, this is too much. This is too upbeat. This is too bright. I need it to be dimmed down a little bit. I need it to, be more horrible. I need it to be more realistic because I know what real life is. And nothing is like literally good moment, good dialogue over and over and over again. Life doesn't, offer you that. Life doesn't offer you a badass main character that literally fucking talks shit. Literally, those are perfect things in a perfect state. Even if he's going through struggles, he still literally is able to keep his persona. Real people aren't able to keep their persona. Real people cry. Like when Genkai literally was scolding Yusuke, he should have been crying at that moment. In conclusion, Yu Yu Hakusho is about teenage struggle, not the struggle on the streets.